Good evening. I wanted to just send a message to my also friendly family as I take a record of all the things that are going on in my home. Damn it. Since for some reason they seem to think that if they continue to do more and more gruesome things to me, they seem to think that I'm somehow going to retreat, get scared, crawl in the corner, cry, or somehow get, for lack of a better term, scared, right? And I want them to be fully aware of this, right? I know I made a post before that because of the things that I've been through in my life and the abuse I've been through since I was a teenager, I've become very numb to outside forces, shall we say, abuse and whatnot. And these silly effing fools seem to think that if they assault me, abuse me, violate me in any which way they can, then I'm going to cower in defeat, retreat, and surrender. I am my father's child, right? And I told you once before that I have been rewired and then given medication that I absolutely never needed. Also, assisting in the rewiring of my brain and heart. So, besides the fact that they have robbed me of every inheritance, every will, everything that was supposed to be given to me, everything that had my name on it, that was rightfully mine, they chose to be judge and jury and deem me undeserving of it because they felt that I was undeserving of it. And through no authority of their own, they have no fucking right to decide who deserves what. Because an inheritance or will or whatever is given to someone by some other person, no one else has the jurisdiction to take that away. But they felt that they have some type of jurisdiction over me, a grown-ass woman, to take things away from me because they felt that I didn't deserve it. So they proceeded to do multiple heinous acts towards me, up to and including sexual assault. So let me elaborate further on that, right? Because I need this to be out in the open because one, I don't give a rat's ass, right? Because I'm the victim, right? And victims have to divulge all this nasty information numerous times in order for the culprit, the offender, to be persecuted, to be prosecuted, excuse me. So for them to be judged, we have to be humiliated several times. See how justice works? So, not only did they pay my landlord to be in on these heinous acts, and she accepted, mind you, took the money, accepted it, was part of this plan, but also paid the watering hole that I frequent to be a part of the, you know, tampering with my drinks, so that when I finally pass out in my home, that they could quite easily come in and violate me as many times as they could while I was knocked out. While the CCTV that the police are aware of, the landlord okayed, gave them permission to do in the home that I pay for, right? And then, just in case I realize that I've been sodomized or raped in any way the following day, and if I want to get up and report it, they put gas through the vents, sleeping gas, so that I can pass out several times during the day and night the following day, so that I am not able to wake up. Also, very aware. And not only is this happening, but I have expressed this to the police. And they looked at me right in my face and said, "What are you talking about?" Oh, not once, twice, I think 3 times. And I also mentioned that the abandoned house next to me, that so they say has been abandoned for many years, has brand new network cables. And now they say that there is a underground under these precious little homes. And my other neighbor has assisted in going into my house through the roof. And that the other neighbor assists in the CCTV managing of my home. Yeah. So they have been broadcasting me being sexually assaulted on numerous occasions. And the next day, they put sleeping gas to the vents. And as a matter of fact, I saw I don't know what it is, a fake ass plumber, I guess, to refill the tank of whatever gas they pump through. And you can see it because the house gets cloudy. That's how you know it's actually in the house. You see, now I guess they think that I was going to cower and feel violated and cry in the corner. So I guess that's the reaction you're looking for? No, I told you. I went numb. And if I recall, they nailed Jesus to the cross. They nailed his hands to that wood, and they nailed his feet to the wood. So I think he had a worse time than me. And I have a degree in psychology, although my kids like to, sometimes make fun of me. Oh, Mom, you don't have a degree. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. What I had trouble with was a math class. Yeah, I had trouble with a math class. I had to take it over and over again. But I aced every fucking psychology class, every science, every English. Yeah. But for some reason, they don't seem to want to give me credit. They think that they just, spontaneously combusted and became geniuses. You know, right? So, yeah, I am numb. And thank goodness for all the drugs you give me. I don't feel a thing. But I do know what's going on. And I do know what happens the next day. I'm not stupid. But what you are doing is giving me full reign to sue the realty, to sue the judge that denied me an order of protection, to sue the police department for looking at me in my face with a straight face, until deer in headlights, in fact, and tell me that they didn't know anything that was going on when you had already paid them off. I have full reign to sue the court system that I called numerous times that told me they didn't know what I was talking about. And I don't have to sue for 1 million per company or department. I can sue for several $1 million per department, besides watching all of you go to jail for what you have done to me. Yeah, so, no, I'm not crazy at all. But you people are absolutely horrendous. No, it's not a reflection on me at all, but it's absolutely a reflection on the sad, sad people that I have connected to me. But what I do know is that I will come out of this shiny as hell. Like a diamond, in fact. Pressure makes diamonds. You know that, right? But slime is what slugs and snails leave behind. Yeah. That's what you're kind of looking like right now. I just thought you should know that. So, you will have to give up that house. You will have to return that money. And those banks will have to return my money because they gave it all to you illegally. And there's such a thing as FDIC, bank insurance. And if they gave it all to you people illegally, unknowingly, or willingly, in any sense of the words, that insurance needs to return all of my money. Yeah, all of it. And you will all have to face jail. Yeah, not only for the money, but for premeditated murder, planning, plotting, attempted, premeditated, sexual assault, a plethora of crimes, and if you write them all down in a list, it is precisely why they did not leave anything to you, because you used it all for the wrong reasons. And that is why they didn't leave it to any of the other people, because they saw all the horrible things in